you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad found itself coming into a snake pit. And this welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Owen. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse.
I don't know. I'm finna try to do a little something. So you got your little squad over there. I see. Yeah, call them niggas ass out, man.
The Ducks will kick it off to get us underway.
God damn, Till.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders.
Boy, I got his ass popped.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The short hands, it's Hill. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Oh, that was your old running back.
Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
On target to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Yeah, good shit.
Get it forward and inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Brought over the middle. It's Graham. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. The throw to the outside is complete. There he goes! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine in this game offensively.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's the handoff. Crosses the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. Williams will pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Lisa. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the third down. And we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down.
RPO.
To the ground.
Ah, I missed it. Oh.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this offense.
The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Well, guys, Ohio State has the
Actually, I
lead.
gotta execute.
Come to the end of the first as we
Knew that shit was coming.
check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Dickey. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And the Ducks with the 1st and 10.
Stretch.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Headed to the end
Good
zone.
shit.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, he's not just
Hold on to that raw, chick.
He takes off. You've got to have bodies flying to the football. Stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy's dangerous with his legs.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Snagged in the middle, it's Graham. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down button.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got a man in the middle.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on
I gotta take what you give me.
on that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our
them
best
blocks.
play, and we're going to make sure
Good open field tackle.
it doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield.
Get out of there, Pettigrew! Get out of there, Pettigrew!
And he just kept
Get out of there, Pettigrew. Big 5-star commit, man.
touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this
Big body, man. 6'4", 220.
guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off-play action on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here.
We ain't touching.
We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love DBs that want to tackle. They get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Williams looking for a man. Finds his man. It's Lyle. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Handoff to the lone back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams will pass. Under fire. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
The play-action fake. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Fourth down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass. Over in their own end.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Looking for room. It's screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Bring in the heat. And they
Bitch overthrew it.
Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for blow-ups. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nigga overthrew my dog.
And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Wide out trying to get it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They'll immediately call timeout. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal.
Hide the ball.
In time, it'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They need to cut their home field advantage shit off. Shit so fucking gay.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Williams looking for a man.
I didn't think he was gonna throw that bitch.
Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, man, that's a touchdown. He's in the end zone. He has got to be able to make that catch.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Going to swing it on second down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Williams will pass. A strike downfield. There he goes to the right. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Ducks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how about this play by the offense? First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, really nice catch there, getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about
how you feel?
The recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He got a step and just dusted the field.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear, and got the long touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Williams looking for a man.
Ah, how the fuck I missed that tackle?
Back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ducks want to move quickly. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's going to run it. Nice job.
Oh, he got caught that up.
Quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Now on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The Ducks are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you're trying to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They just keep firing. Touchdown, Oregon! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, it's Hill. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Sayed. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
21.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of
Fuck, nigga, drop my ball, man.
Come up bankrupt. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Williams will pass. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. All kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground. You're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Got to when you run it, man.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Looking deep. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
Oh, that was a good throw.
They're going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. That's caught. It's Perry. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ohio State offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Fights off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. takes the easy completion. He stopped short of the first down marker, had to get it to the 30-yard line, and now they're staring at 4th and short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Quickly complete. They make the stop.
I like that.
Have enough yardage for a first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking for room, it's Green. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. To the ground with the back. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be...
I'm going to drop them there, all right. Right in their field goal.
Only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game, too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Williams looking for a man. With the catch, it's Perry. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Now adjusting. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Yes, sir.
And then we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play. And, David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Bitch, all your corners faster than all of my receivers.
30 seconds. after this play, the cake will be baked. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.